Okay, so this is the September meeting of the Solid Waste.
You have that?
No, good, thank you.
It's on two sides.
Solid Waste Recycling Commission, September 18th. It is 7:03. And we'll stand for Pledge of Allegiance.
Call to order.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And a moment of silence for our servicemen and our past servicemen. Okay. So we have a quorum. The members just identify themselves. We have John here from the department. My name is Hugh Dolan. I'm the chairman.
Joseph Pagnozzi.
Tim Besler, secretary.
Michael Pasowitz. Chuck Cattell, Assistant Director of Works.
And we have two visitors.
And,
Go ahead, guys.
And Misty, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Misty.
Yeah.
Misty is here.
Misty Byer, co-chair.
And also Josephine is on. Right, Joe? You're there.
I'm here.
Okay, and we have two guests.
John Zaro.
John?
And Brad Tovar from Big Little Sanitation.
Okay, Brad, welcome. Okay, so before we get to the agenda, what I do, make a error under June 2023. So what minutes do we have to?
Well, we don't have minutes for June.
Do we have May?
We did not have a quorum.
Right.
So we just had a discussion. So
Okay.
there was no meeting in June.
Do we have to
There's no
pass?
minutes.
Do we have
There's
to
no-
pass the minutes for May?
Yes, I guess we do.
Okay.
I don't have them, I don't believe.
Okay, so I just need a motion to amend the agenda to change the word June to May 2023 meeting.
Okay,
I need a motion and,
I make a motion to make that.
okay.
I second it.
All in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Okay, so we're going to approve the May 2023 meeting. Anybody have any comments on it?
I have
Yes, John?
one comment, more of a Scribner's issue. And where it states status update of tonnage and shipments on glass pilot program and cost avoidance. First bullet states there were no pickups in April. However, on May 1st, there was a pickup of 50.23 tons. Should be a period after the word pickup. Delete the word of, and start that at 50 as a new sentence.
What paragraph is that? The bottom one?
Status
The
update.
second to the last line,
Yeah, status update.
in April. So there was a pickup of 0.23 tons.
No, it should be, as it states, there were no pickups in April, comma, however, on May 1st, there was a pickup. There should be a period after the word pickup.
Okay,
The word of needs to be deleted,
okay,
and then the number 50 can start the next sentence.
okay.
It implies without the period there that there was a pickup.
Okay, so Josephine, on the May, the second to the last sentence, we just need a period after the word pickup, and then eliminate the word of.
Okay.
Any other comments?
Good, as far as I remember.
Okay, take a motion.
I make a motion to approve the May meeting minutes.
Second as amended.
Second.
Who's that, Hugh?
I'm sorry? That
Who
was
is that?
Joe. Joe made a motion and Tim seconded it. All those in favor?
Okay.
Aye.
Any discussion about it? First of all, Misty, any discussion?
No discussion.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the motion passed. Old business? John, what did you want to talk about the tonnage and shipments for, July and August?
All right. Josephine, I apologize. I meant to send you out a spreadsheet on this to make it easier for
Okay.
you. I'll send it to you tomorrow. It's just basically a spreadsheet for transfer station tonnages. It gives the year end for FY '22, FY '23 totals, and then July and August. So I'll just read off,
So the FY '23 totals out here, John, are year-to-date so far, right?
FY '23 is a year end. We are now in FY '24.
Oh, I'm sorry, okay, July year-end, okay, gotcha. The June 30th year-end, right?
Correct.
Gotcha, sorry.
So your main items here where you talk about status of update tonnages of glass, I'll go through that first. FY '23 ended the year with 40.2 tons. July, there was no pickup of glass. August, there was a pickup of 5.48 tons. Your next bullet talks, I think, probably of MSW. FY '23, we had 32,422.65 tons. July of FY '24, we have 2,823.13 tons, and August, 3,086.38 tons.
How's that track versus last year, July and
I
August?
think it's a little bit up.
Well, let's see,
So July last year was 2,613, and August was 2,821. So you're up about 200 tons each month.
Okay,
Food waste, I'll just throw that out there. You didn't mention it there.
I have a question, John.
Yep.
Back to Oak Ridge, it went down considerably from 22 to 23. Why is that? It went down almost 200.
I don't know if the lot has issues there where they had a fire, but, at their plant in April, but it's recycling, was dropping with a lot of items. You notice that we also dropped at the transfer station.
Right, a little bit.
Part of it possibly is that people are actually starting to get a little smarter, hopefully, as to what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. We've been doing a lot of push to try and get people to just not throw anything in there just because they think it's plastic and recyclable.
one thing I didn't put on here was the, Has Waste Day. Can you give us a synopsis of how that went? I know you know, I didn't put it on there, so if you don't have it, we
I
can
think
cover it
the
next
Has
one.
Waste Day, if I recall, the last one we did 420 households.
420 households?
Yes.
And how's that versus prior year?
I gotta verify that, but I think last year we had 460.
You had what?
460.
Oh,
I
so
believe.
down a little bit.
So it's down a little bit. So, again, you may have less things that are, you had a big push where you're up to 1,000 or plus during the COVID, when everyone was home
Right.
doing their cleanouts and all, so, now it's less. Plus, a lot of times with these Has Waste things, you get people bringing paint. People are able to bring paint back to the stores.
Right,
Williams and all,
the hardware stores are taking it.
You don't need to go bring it back there.
I know from my own perspective, when they first had this, day, maybe 10 years ago, whatever it was, I went downstairs and got all my old paint thinner and stuff, but then that was it. I don't buy that stuff anymore, so. You probably have some of that, people clean out their house and they're not buying a whole lot of hazardous waste every year.
I was there, it was pretty packed, a lot of,
Was it? Yeah.
got rid of,
This year?
my herbs, yeah, it was pretty cool.
Good.
It was a long line, I had to wait a long.
Yeah,
So,
it was
pretty good.
It was
Well
moving, it was
attended.
busy.
Well, 420
My herbicide.
households is a lot of cars.
They took everything.
I think, hey, John, I think it needs to be, there was some confusion over the batteries, and also, we're using the sign up for New Haven, that, their generic sort of sign up. So, that it would be helpful if we could sort of clear up some of that confusion, because we had a lot of questions about that. Why batteries, are we supposed to drop batteries off there? Are we supposed to?
I thought
Can't
had no batteries.
No, they took them.
They did?
They took everything. They even took my Mercury thermostat.
But can't batteries be brought to the transfer station for the electronics
Right.
there at all
Yeah.
times?
They
Right.
took them.
That's where I bring
And
mine.
that's where the push is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you got batteries, you just bring it to the transfer station.
Same thing with, like the fluorescent
Well,
lights and stuff like that, yeah.
Yep.
Well, it just needs to be clear, that's all,
Yep.
right?
Okay, any other questions for John? John, how about the department plans to change our goals?
Can I go back to this?
Go ahead.
The food waste, obviously 22, there wasn't anything there. But in the glass only, I know you started in March 7th, that leaves about 2 months out. But it went up considerably from that, from 9 months to 12 months, so that's okay? Because you went from 15 tons to about 40 tons.
That's, well,
Picked up
it
a lot.
started
This
in
is-
March.
Yeah, I know.
23 is a full
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
But
So
that's like 9
only-
months.
that's- No, 3 months.
Yeah,
It started in March, but it went through 22, the whole year, didn't it?
That's
No,
fine.
no, no, it would have been,
Oh, when-
just through
March,
June,
May,
just through
June,
June.
July.
Oh, so,
Through
okay,
June,
because I didn't hear that,
So it's
okay.
3 months.
Okay, all right, fine, that's good.
We do about a container every 6 weeks.
Okay.
I put out those flyers, John, as many places as I could, and I don't know how many people are actually going through and posting them, but I think we really do need to focus on a public awareness campaign for glass, because it's so good when we can separate it, right?
Excuse me?
It's so important. It's so important to separate that glass, and I think we need to continue that public relations, push.
Yep. It helps.
Okay, how about changes or revisions to the department plan or goals, anything there?
Well, we're working still on 3 items, major. I'm looking at striping, dealing with my engineering department to get a layout so we get some striping, paint marks.
For the pavement?
On the pavement,
Uh-huh.
which will help, a little more directional and help people, parking and where to go and not to go.
But the flow is much better.
Yeah,
The flow is much better.
I
I think it's great.
You guys think so, right?
Yeah, I mean, you keep
It's very beautiful down there.
keep the cars away from the big boys.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that right lane when I go in for my glass.
I have no issues with those.
The other big item out there is the doors, overhead doors.
Yep.
Been a little bit of a challenge. We, went out originally for bid, nobody responded. I went and, approached a state vendor, and they were basically non-responsive. I had a couple other vendors, that we reached out to that were not interested. So we finally found one vendor. I got a quote on it. We're working through the paperwork process of prevailing wages and, kind of nailed down the quote.
Is that state vendor?
No, this is, vendor, I think it's overhead door of, Bridgeport overhead door. They're out of Waterbury actually, but they, gave a quote.
If you're interested,
You ended up with Bridgeport Water, overhead door.
if you're interested, you've probably driven by the fire station to see that they have all new doors.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
I know some doors were done and the vendor that we reached out to didn't want to do them, so,
They do want to do it.
you know, these are large.
They've had issues doing them,
These are-
believe me.
yeah.
And they were low bid, and there's been nothing but trouble, but I just wanted to throw it out so that
Yeah.
it might be a business you want to stay away from or you want to talk to, I don't know.
Was that the same contractor?
No, it's a different
Yeah.
contractor. We reached out to them and they didn't want to get involved.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
we're moving down this path and
Yep,
hopefully,
okay.
I'll get a purchase order out here soon and then, they'll order it and get this thing going.
So it's Bridgeport overhead doors that'll be doing them?
Yes.
Okay.
The third item is our trench drains in the lower level, to help clean up, we have one drain that's on the inside. The original construction of the facility had an outside drain to pick up, some of the, rainwater and drippings from your trailers that are attached to the compactor.
Where do those drains go to?
Well, water separator then to the plant.
To the water
The
treatment?
sewage rooms, yeah. It's pretty close to that.
So, we're working on, to get that process done. And we've ordered the drains, still waiting for the top of the drains, and then, working with, getting a quote from a vendor to install, as well as, do a little regrading so that the rainwater and the drippings from the trailer flow back to the drain, so it gets caught. Trying to clean up environmentally is what we're doing. So those are the main items. When that does occur, because you're gonna be doing concrete work and everything else, we'll wind up having to go to, shutting down one of the compactors for a few days while that concrete sets up and the drains are.
For the new drain?
Right.
Yeah.
But we'll see when we get this thing going, and we'll put notices out to people.
So liquids that come out of the compactor, they go directly into that system?
They are supposed to come out, yes, when your trailer is attached to the compactor, which is actually inside the building where it attaches. There's a drain beneath that area there. There was a drain on the outside of the building now.
Right, I remember seeing some. But what happens to rainwater? Does it seep into that too at all? Does it go?
The one on the outside will take in rainwater
It does
also.
too?
But the whole idea is that it goes through your oil and water separator.
Separate system, right? Okay.
So those are.
How about the lighting? What's in the project too, the lighting for the,
Lighting's been done a long time ago.
which what?
Lighting was done a long time ago.
It's all set. Okay, all set. Okay,
So those are the main items.
okay. Any other comments, guys, or questions? Missy, any comment or questions?
Nope.
Okay. No indication of expanding the state deposit system, which uses water or other things.
What was that?
Have we had any indication of the state expanding the deposit system to cover more items?
Yeah, they are. I think the rate went up in January, and
Yeah.
I think, they're looking at juice I think they actually already are involved.
The boxes?
No, juice bottles.
Bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
I think you're right, January 1st was the effective date.
okay. New business, anything to report on new business? Mike, anything?
Nothing.
Tim?
Nope.
Any other comments?
Nope.
You gentlemen have any comments?
You guys are surviving? Making a living?
Our subcommittee, we're gonna do more work on it, as you and I talked, just to keep everybody abreast. I didn't want to,
Did the financial stuff, right? Was
What?
that the subcommittee for what?
Yeah,
for the, yeah,
that's our,
exactly.
yeah.
And we wanted to wait until,
All right.
most of the election cycle is over, because I really don't wanna step into that quagmire right now.
Yeah, that's,
Um,
well, my term will be over, so it's 8 years, it'll be in November, it's my last time, so I'll be
Oh,
over.
so you're gonna be going too?
They throw me out.
So we need 2 new members then.
Yeah,
They didn't fill,
They didn't fill Kristen's,
Kristen's,
no,
no?
we need a couple of new members.
You guys,
We need a couple of good members.
Is that a conflict? No conflict of interest,
I live in Fairfield.
Yeah.
I lived in Fairfield my whole life.
Okay, any other?
maybe a conflict of interest. Just a little bit.
Maybe.
No,
Have to go through
actually-
the RTM.
Andrew's actually a hauler, right?
Who?
Yeah,
He is?
contract.
Yeah.
Who's
He
the
is
hauler?
contractor.
Who?
Andrew.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's the contractor.
okay.
In other words, we don't, the conflict of interest is that you have to disclose
It's
what
not a
you do.
residential home.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's not a residential home.
No, he's not a
Contractor.
resident. No.
Contractor.
But he doesn't haul in
But it's
Fairfield
landscaping and,
We could.
maintenance.
He could haul, he has a license,
Okay, but he's mostly a landscaping business.
mostly commercial.
Residential,
Yeah, mostly
Because
commercial.
as you know, the reason I'm not on the WPCA is because I sell wastewater treatment equipment to the town. So
Well, that's-
that's a conflict.
yeah, that's a
That's
little
why I'm not on the
different. That's a little
WPCA.
Okay, anyway. Mitzi, any comments
Okay.
before we adjourn?
One
No,
thing,
not at all. None.
Go ahead, Tim.
I'm just gonna say one thing I brought along here. I learned recently that the public schools are trying to get food composting, food waste taken care of right in each of the schools, and their goal is to get it over the next 2 years, and so that'll help. Every little bit helps, to get food waste out of there.
Yeah,
No action for us to take, but I just thought of good information. I was
right,
pleased to.
right. Is that the flyer on it?
Yeah, it's a flyer. I actually sent them some money. Yeah, you can have
Say
it.
what?
I actually donated to, because the kids are, it's Sustainable Fairfield and.
I saw this, yeah.
You probably
right,
saw
yeah,
that.
right.
I had not seen it.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Meeting called to order.
All right,
I make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you. Second?
second.
Second, all those
Joe
in
and
favor?
Tim.
Go home.
Aye.
All right.
Early start tomorrow.
Okay. Good night, guys.
Thanks.
Hi,
Good night.
Misty.